Good morning, wonderful people. Another glorious day. I am back to work yet again. Had a pretty good day yesterday. So I told you a little bit about the one client that I had that was kind of pressuring and rushing for delivery. Well, I have really fantastic news. The title for their trade finally came through yesterday. Awesome job to our team for keeping a freaking constant eye out for it. Got that in, had them confirm their shipping information. And now we should be able to get them scheduled. And generally to their area, we can get shipping in like 2 to 3 days. So we are well within our time frame that I provided to them. So I am feeling very relieved and happy about that. So that's definitely a win. Absolutely. So I've got another lady in financing right now. I'm not sure how it's going to go. Unfortunately, she does have quite a bit of negative equity on a vehicle she's wanting to trade in. So I don't know. I think she does have another possible trade too. So if we have to, we'll try to work on getting that information in and see if that will help any further. However, it takes a very long time to get information from her. So I think it took us about 2 weeks total just to get all the financing information that we needed. So it takes the time, but it's something to look forward to, something to actively be working on. Hasn't been quite as busy as it was a couple weeks ago for me, but it's still, still trickling in a little bit. So I'm happy about that. Can't complain very much. But yeah, yesterday was kind of like a mixed bag of a day. I had my delivery. The people unfortunately ran into a ton of construction, so they ended up being like an hour late to pick up. And our cutoff time is 2 o'clock here. So this put them an hour past the cutoff. And anytime that we have to do anything out of the ordinary, everyone gets all up in arms and everything. And I was like, listen, if it's going to be a problem to stay a little bit later to do this, I said, I'll tell them we can't do it. Just tell me what you want me to do. But they ended up being accommodating. We got them in. They were in and out very quickly. I think we had them off and running in like 22 minutes, I think it was. So it was very quick. Yeah. So it felt good to get that done. I was able to return my Hoochie Daddy hats that I bought. I should have showed you guys those, but they were really cute. I saw these Hoochie Daddy hats and ordered Mo and I both a pair. So he had a blue one, I had a pink one. And unfortunately, like the hat style is like a little bit on the flatter, like boxier side. Like imagine early 2000s, like skater boy kind of hat, like kind of that kind of thing. And so him and I both like a little bit more of a structured type hat. So yeah, unfortunately had to get those taken back. I had the boxes that I needed and I had the labels I needed, but I didn't have tape. I went into the UPS store and they were really nice. They were like, oh yeah, don't worry. Like just leave them here. We'll box them up. No big deal. Here's your receipts. I was like, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And the new dry shampoo that I bought for my girl over at Blue Rock, unfortunately, like the nozzle was broken or something. I'm not sure what was going on with it. But when I went to use it yesterday morning, it was like not like spraying anything. It was just like making that sound, but like nothing's coming out. And it also like felt like it was empty for some reason. So I don't know if there was like maybe a puncture in it or a leak. I have no idea what's going on, but like it was totally empty. And I literally just bought that Saturday. So I messaged her and I'm like, I'm so sorry, girl. Like, is there any way I could swap this out? Like, it's not working. So I went on my lunch and did that too. And she's like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, no, it's okay. Like, I just, I'm very thankful that she allowed me to get a little bit of a swap out because I was like, that sucks. Like, and it's a Mika too. So Mika's not necessarily like a cheap product. So she got me all situated, so we're good. She tested it when we were there, and yeah, it sprayed, so no harm, no foul. But we ended up going to the Asian store last night when I got home from work because I needed some more soju, and we always like to get some snacks and everything. So got all situated with that. And it's so cool because like every time we go there, I don't know if it's because there's so much stuff that we find new things or if they are constantly like getting in like new things. But we always find like a cool, new, exciting treat. And for me, and I should have took a picture of it, but I've got like this little box of like, they look like tiny hamburgers and they're cookies, like they're chocolate cookies. And I ate the crap out of those. Those were really, really tasty. So I ate those, got some like little mini like chocolate ice cream bar type things. And I don't know, I was in the mood for chocolate, I guess. Chocolate. Pork rinds and got some pastries and stuff like that, so we're all snacked up now. I do have to go to Meijer's still, unfortunately, to get some of our regular everyday things, so starting to run out of a couple things, so yeah, we were talking about doing that tonight, so I'll see how I feel when I get off of work, because you never know. Sometimes, like, when I wake up in the morning and I'm like, yeah, like I'll definitely have energy and feel good enough, but it kind of depends on what happens throughout the day and how drained I get. But yeah, we're trying to get back on track, from our long weekend and having guests and getting everything sorted. Mo's got the house like almost all entirely put back into place. Still just a couple of things left to do, but he's doing a good job of that. And now it's time to replenish some things. So, but yeah, I absolutely love you guys so very much. Appreciate you listening in as always. Like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate when you do, really do. And leave me nice comments. I appreciate that as well. So, hope you have a fabulous rest of your day, and we will talk again real soon. Okay? All right, bye-bye.